All right, Darren, you're going to keep us going down a dark highway of the Google Drive journey. And that is getting lost in the difference between shared with me and my drive. Everybody mixes these two up, and you're going to help us with some quick and easy ways to remember how we get something from our shared with me into our drive.
Absolutely. And for people who really like to be organized, sometimes it can be really scary going to that shared with me. So here's my drive. If I go to shared with me, these are files that I've either been on the internet on a page where it's embedded and or it's been shared individually with me, but sometimes you're I don't even know where this came from. And that's just how shared with me works. It's just files you've even viewed will show up there. So there's two different ways of getting things out of shared with me. So here's a file, and I don't want a copy of this. This is just a file that I want to be able to see, but I don't want to go to shared with me. I want to organize it in my drive. So there are two ways to do that. You can add a shortcut to drive, or you can right-click on that file and click the exact same icon, Add Shortcut to Drive. And it tells you where it is going to go. You can decide which folder you want it to go to. And when I go to my drive, I'm going to see that that file appears in my drive. This is not my file yet, though. This is still Trish's file. I can see by that arrow that it does not belong to me. It's a shortcut from someone else. Now, Trish shared another file with me. This is a student certificate of excellence. And I'm thinking, oh, this is great. I want to edit this. I want to change the color a little bit. So I don't want just to add a shortcut. No, because then I would be editing Trish's beautiful certificate and she'd probably be a little mad at me. Like, you wrecked my
Darren.
certificate. So this time I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to add a shortcut. I'm going to make a copy. So I've gone to shared with me and I'm going to make a copy of this file. And it's going to give me that copy of in the title. And that's one way you can tell that a file is yours that you've copied is it'll say copy of. And if I look for that, I'll have 100 of them probably. So this one is a shortcut that I've added. This one, I have made a copy. Both of those things from shared with me. And a good idea is when you make a copy is to just get rid of that title that has copy of. So you could right click, rename, and call it Darren Student Certificate.
I love that. I know what's great is I don't have to leave these loose in my drive, Darren. I can actually drag a file into a folder so I can have even more organization if I want.
Absolutely. If I have some files, I can do a couple things. One is that drag and get two things like we did when we were working on our OWL. You can drag one individual file into a folder. You can also drag them up, or I can select more than one file and drag them over, and this will pop down. It'll show my folders down here as well. So that's another little trick. You can go up to drop things into folders or to the side, and they'll kind of expand.
I love that.
I also love the control key because I can go control, I want that file and this file, and I'm holding down control and that file, and I'm going to move those three files into my folder. So that's a great way to start getting organized with your drive. So it's your turn. Go to your shared with me. Add a shortcut for one of those files to your drive, and then try making a copy of a different file just to see the difference of how one of those is just a shared file and one of them is your own copy.
I
So
love
good
it.
luck.
Don't forget to try to drag one of those files into a folder to practice that muscle memory, and you're going to be set. You're going to be so organized. So good luck, everybody.